Imagine a footballer without a clear best position, who lacks the quality around the box to be considered a forward, who doesn't progress the ball like the best midfielders, and who makes far too many fouls to be a reliable defender. What if I also told you that same player may be one of the most valuable footballers in the world, who could be a mainstay in one of Europe's elite teams and who could be decisive in the biggest games on the biggest stages? Sounds like something doesn't add up, but this footballer is very real, and his name is Pablo Martín Páez Gavira, better known as Gavi, Barcelona's La Masia prodigy, who by most metrics offers nothing special, and yet for that exact reason may offer far more than any of us realise. Gavi arrived on the scene in 2021 as a 17-year-old midfielder, and made waves for his reliability at such a young age. What was clear from the start was that this was a technically gifted footballer, perhaps what you'd expect from a La Masia graduate. His ball reception is immaculate, he keeps the ball tied close to his body, and he can use his frame to hold off challenges. All of that lends itself to high press resistance and a reliable player in possession. You can trust Gavi with the ball pretty much anywhere on the pitch, and he can keep it and recycle it under pressure. However, what really cemented his place in the first team was not just technical quality, but his understanding of the game, which allowed him to become very versatile. Back in the days of Xavi Hernandez, Barcelona were operating with this 3-4-3 formation, a system effectively made up of 4 midfielders. And what made Gavi so valuable at the time was its ability to play all 4 of these roles with near equal proficiency. He could play as more of a possession metronome in deeper areas, but he was also smart and dynamic enough to play the more advanced roles, operating in the half spaces and even attacking the box. In short, Gavi understood perfectly what his coach, Xavi, wanted from him at any time and in any area of the pitch. He just got it. Of course, at that time, Barcelona were also recovering from financial ruin and operating with a very turbulent squad, so the fact that Gavi was so versatile and reliable made him a consistent starter before he turned 20 years old. But even as Gavi was making a name for himself, there was an ongoing discussion as to what the future held for him. It wasn't even clear where his best position actually was. Often, being such a versatile player is a gift and a curse, because while you get a lot of game time, you aren't able to develop and mature in any specific role. And if we fast forward to Gavi's progress under Hansi Flick, we see the reality of that dilemma. It surprised me to realise that Gavi was actually available for the majority of Flick's first season, from October until June. But despite that, he played fewer minutes than almost any other established player. Of course, he was returning from an ACL injury, so managing minutes was probably strategic, but even towards the end of the season, he was notably absent